deputy whip of the Progressive Caucus. The California Democrat also serves on the House Armed Services Committee. Congressman, thanks for joining us. As you know, Speaker McCarthy is accusing Democrats who voted against this defense bill, like yourself, of putting politics over the country's servicemen and women. What's your response to that?
Well, Chairman Milley disagrees with Speaker McCarthy. I mean, Chairman Milley said in the military we have to educate folks about reading all the different books, and it would be shameful for the military not to do that. So what the Republicans are doing is disregarding the advice of military officers, putting in very divisive amendments that they can't read certain books, that they can't have reproductive rights. And you had all of the Democrats, many of them who actually voted for the bill in committee, now say we can't vote for the bill because it's too extreme.
And Congressman, how concerned are you about Republicans eliminating diversity initiatives in the military? What sort of impact could that have if these amendments were to become law?
Well, Jim, the military has historically been the leader in building a multiracial society. They led in integration. They've led in making sure that people have camaraderie, and then that carries on after their service. So it's just sad that the Republicans would inject this kind of cultural warfare into the military. The military should be there to be protecting the country. And I guess it shouldn't be politicians arguing. Why don't we listen to the top military brass? They're the ones who are saying that the practices they have right now are working.
And it sounds like this bill is dead on arrival in the Senate, maybe dead on departure in the Senate. What should the bipartisan compromise between the House and Senate look like, do you think?
Well, first thing we have to also understand is the spending. Let's be clear, Jim. We are being gouged by defense contractors in terms of what taxpayers are being charged. Here's the question I have. We have almost $1 trillion defense budget, and we can't make enough artillery to give to Ukraine. We've had this war for almost a year, and we've run out of money to have sufficient artillery. In terms of steel, of the top 15 companies, 9 of them are in China, not one in the United States. Where is this money going? We need accountability, and we need to be building the industrial base and actually having things that are going to strengthen our national security.
And would you vote for a final bill that had any of these GOP amendments? We're showing some of them on screen now. Dismantling the Defense Department policy on abortion, eliminate Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, ban critical race theory, ban radical gender ideology, as it's called in books and military schools, prohibit use of pride flag. I mean, would any of these amendments fly with you?
From that list, scanning them, no. And I don't think they'll fly with colleagues. We're not going to sacrifice basic reproductive rights, basic rights for the LGBTQ community on a military budget, especially when the military leaders don't want to do that. And the Democrats don't do that. We don't add our priorities that are extraneous when we pass these defense bills. It's sad to see the Republicans doing this.
And before I let you go, I want to get your reaction to a stunning comment from Congressman Crane on the House floor during the debate over this bill. He's Republican from Arizona. Let's listen to this.
My amendment has nothing to do with whether or not colored people or black people or anybody can serve, okay? It has nothing to do with color
Mr.
of your
Speaker,
skin, any of that stuff.
I'd like to be recognized to have the words colored people stricken from the record.
Yeah, Congressman, what went through your mind when you heard that?
It was sad. I mean, I just thought we had gotten past this as a country. You know, I was standing outside the White House getting folks a White House tour, and there were some folks that they said to me, "Are you Lebanese?" When I was introduced to the congressman, were you born in America? And I think it's just a reminder, those kind of comments, the comments I face, that race is still an issue in America, and we have to be honest about it. We don't have to condemn people if they bring these things up, but we do have to condemn what their actions are and speak out equivocally against that and ask to do better as a nation.
All right, Congressman Khanna of California, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.